What is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my second Browns free agent video of the day. As, get this, well, I was uploading my video talking about the Browns signing DeMonte KZ as well as the 3 tryout wide receivers. I go on Twitter and I see this tweet from Mary Kay Cabot, and I quote, "In addition to safety DeMonte KZ, the Browns are also signing veteran safety Rayshawn Jenkins this week," league source tells Cleveland.com. He made a free agent visit to Cleveland a couple of weeks ago. Now, if I remember correctly, didn't I legit talk about the Browns not signing any of the safeties I talked about in that safety target video a few weeks ago? Right? I did talk about that in my last video, didn't I? So, of course, as I'm uploading the video talking about DeMonte KZ, news breaks of the Browns signing Rayshawn Jenkins, who I did talk about in that video, because he made a visit, as Mary Kay mentions in her tweet. So that's now 2 safeties signed today. And now you look at the safety unit for the Browns. Low-key, it did get much better. Because now you have Grant Delpit and possibly Rayshawn Jenkins as your starters. And then you got DeMonte KZ and Ronnie Hickman as your number 3 and 4. And remember, KZ was a very good number 3 safety with the Steelers. Now, I mean, Ronnie could be a starter, but still, it's good to have depth too. Depth is extremely important, especially on defense. And believe it or not, while I was getting this stuff together, before I get into the stats, I do have some breaking news to talk about. From Tony Grossi, and I quote, "Browns say linebacker Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah will spend 2025 on reserve/pup and will not play this year." Now, we kind of expected this, right? He's still trying to come back from that neck injury he suffered last year against Baltimore, where for some reason he tried to tackle Derrick Henry going head into his shoulder pads and his neck kind of turned an awkward way. And now the good thing is he is walking around, but they want to make sure he's 100% before he gets back on the field. So at least he's walking around. He was in the facility. Just a tough situation. And now we see why the Browns went out and got Jerome Baker and they drafted Carson Schlesinger. Because now you have Jordan Hicks, Mohamed Diabate, Devin Bush, who got arrested. We'll see what happens with that. Stupid ass. Then you have guys like Marcus Haynes and Bookie Watson, Winston Reed. And then you have the undrafted free agent Easton Mascarenas-Arnold, who might be able to latch on now. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if the Browns go out and maybe sign another linebacker to give them more depth. Now, watch, as I'm uploading this video, the Browns are going to sign a linebacker. If that happens, that'll confirm to me that Andrew Berry and I are either on the same wavelength, or somehow, some way, Andrew Berry bugged my room and he is hearing everything I say, because I swear when I say they're going to do something, most of the time they've gone out and done it. So yeah, that's just a little update on JOK. But now let's get into Rayshawn Jenkins' background info, right? So you look at his background, he's 31, he'll be turning 32 in January. Of course, he went to college at the U, and he was drafted by the Chargers in the 4th round, 113th overall of the 2017 NFL Draft. And you look at his stats, honestly, not bad. One thing is for certain, though, availability has not been a concern. As you see, the double-digit games played every year. In fact, his last 2 years in Jacksonville, he played in and started every game. His most productive year, honestly, was 2022. He had that pick six, 3 interceptions. He even had a sack. Now he's coming off a year with Seattle where he actually did have 2 sacks. So how about that, huh? Yeah. He even had a fumble recovery touchdown, 102 yards. How about that? So, yeah, he is extremely useful, right? And that makes our safety room that much better. So, now for anyone who wanted the Browns to sign Julian Blackmon or Justin Simmons or any of those guys, that's out the window now. They're not going to sign those guys. Yeah. They're not going to do that. That tells me that Simmons and Blackmon were still too expensive, and the Browns didn't really want to pay that much. Because Andrew Berry, he's not going to, go away from his price range. It's the way he is. He'll set a price range for a player, and either the player drops below that, or he just says, okay, well, you don't want to, lower your ask, so I'm just going to look elsewhere. It's the way he's always been. And I don't see him changing. He's not a guy that will get desperate and sign a guy just to do it. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got. As always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell, and we'll see if the Browns have any more signings for me. Swear to God, if they freaking sign a linebacker now that I said that, that'll confirm. Andrew Berry either bugged my room somehow, some way, or me and him are on the same wavelength. Oh, man. But yeah, that news about JOK was very unfortunate, but we expected it. I would have been shocked if he played this year. Give him a full year, and we'll hopefully see him back after this upcoming season. So, gotta, be careful with a neck injury. Those are no joke. So, with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Browns. And I'll see you guys tonight for Knicks and Celtics, as well as the draft lottery. Who gets Cooper Flag? Yeah. See you guys tonight. Unless we make another move. I wouldn't be mad. See you guys later. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Browns. And I'm out. Bye-bye. Again. Ay, ay, ay.